A man dresses up as his own girlfriend to take a university exam for her. Gas station heroin is alarming health officials. And the Mexican cartel provided Wi-Fi to locals who had to use it or face death. These are the weird stories for Monday on Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast in the universe, hosted by a comedian inside a closet. Yeah, we're running it, guys. I got 3 weird stories from around the world. Let's do it. An Indian man dressed up as his girlfriend and took a university exam for her. And the Boyfriend of the Year award goes to the guy who dressed up as his girlfriend to take a test for her. This guy's really making the rest of us guys look bad after this, I tell you. In a surprising turn of events, it says here, an Indian man managed to, for a moment anyways, deceive a university by dressing up as a woman to appear for a university examination. He was later caught by the examination authorities when his biometric print went unmatched. Ooh, they take biometric prints at this university when you take exams. Must be a very competitive field. He should have known that, by the way, before going in. The astonishing incident unfolded during the ongoing examinations for the medical recruitment of Baba Farid University of Health Sciences, when a man identified as Angrez Singh, a resident of Fazilka, dressed up as a woman in a suit, red bangles, bindi, and red lipstick, and appeared to give university examination authorities the student ID of one Paramjit Kaur, his girlfriend. All right, we have here an image of this guy, Mr. Singh, dressed as his girlfriend, next to a picture of his girlfriend's identification, and pretty good job. He looks very similar to her. I don't know who did his makeup. Probably a professional Bollywood makeup artist, because this guy is spot on, looking like his girlfriend. Needed to shave the unibrow a little bit more, but other than that, actually looks, I have to admit, he looks a little prettier than his girlfriend. I don't know if he was going for that. But yeah, looks prettier. All right, what's going to happen to this guy? Is he going to do some jail time? If they're doing biometric scans at this university in order for you to take an exam, I'm going to guess they take cheating pretty seriously. He might do some jail time. Now, if he is going to go to jail, I suggest he remove the lipstick before arrival. Says here, although the man managed to pull off his ruse initially, he was later caught and arrested by the police when the biometrics were unmatched. Authorities discovered that the candidate is not a female, but a man. The male candidate who duped the university also used a fabricated voter card and ID card to attempt the examination under a completely false identity, that of his girlfriend. I'll just say this as well, this girl needs to put a ring on it for sure. She's not going to find a more dedicated boyfriend than this. This guy would do anything for love. Just like that Meatloaf song. I would do anything for love. Or shave my brows and wear your lipstick. Boom, boom. And I would do anything for love. I'll wear a dress and take a test. Boom, boom. Gas station heroin is alarming health officials. Have you heard of gas station heroin? I've never heard of such a thing. Yes, I'd like a Mountain Dew and fill it up on 4 and 2 packs of heroin to go. Thank you very much. Gas station heroin. Often sold as a dietary supplement, apparently. It's promoted as a mood booster and a focus aid. The substance is called tianeptine or tianeptine, something like that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I probably should so that we all can avoid it. It's among the growing unregulated class of potentially addictive products available in gas stations. Those damn gas stations. They're selling their versions of marijuana and Viagra and now heroin. Convenience stores sell it, smoke shops. They typically include synthetic pharmaceuticals and plant-derived substances. You want to stay far away from this. This stuff is unreliable and highly addictive. It's probably safer to take a few sips off the gas pump, in my opinion. It says here, some of these substances can be addictive and in rare cases even fatal. They often originate in other countries, including Indonesia and Russia, whereby they are commonly used, even prescribed for mood management. But the Food and Drug Administration has not approved them as medicines in the United States. We have a quote from Caitlin. She's a clinical managing director of America's Poison Centers. She says, tianeptine is an emerging threat. We have people who are able to get a substance that's not very well regulated, that has abuse potential, and that in high doses can cause similar effects to opioids, leading to really harmful outcomes. At least 9 states have banned or severely restricted this tianeptine, also known as gas station heroin, including Michigan, Ohio, and Florida. Florida? Guys, Florida banned it. It must be really bad if Florida banned it. You know, Florida doesn't ban anything. Florida banned it. That's all you need to know. Florida, it's not allowed. Now, in late November, the FDA issued a nationwide alert about gas station heroin. Watch out for the gas station heroin, also known as Neptune's Fix. My goodness. They named it after a planet. And if you look at the packaging, it looks like candy. Oh, yeah, you got to let kids know about this. They come in flavors like wild cherry. This can't be good. It says the FDA told people not to take it and warned that it had been associated with overdoses and deaths. Tianeptine, which also appears as a concentrated powder or in ingredients in such products as Tiana, Zaza, and Pegasus. It's illegally sold with claims to improve your brain function and treat anxiety, depression, pain, opioid use disorder, and other conditions. But people are promoting it as increased brain function and focus, so it won't be long before Joe Rogan starts pushing this on his show, I'd imagine. Hey guys, this is Joe Rogan, and before we finish this episode on whether or not a kangaroo can beat a Sasquatch in a fight, let me tell you about gas station crack. It says here, this drug's been around for a while, this tianeptine. It's a drug developed by French researchers in the 60s as an antidepressant. In Europe, it is approved in low doses, even in Latin America and Asia. But in higher doses, it also works much as an opioid does, delivering short-lived euphoria. In the U.S., many people take tianeptine under the widespread mistaken belief that it is a safe alternative to street opioids, such as fentanyl or heroin, or even a way for them to taper off using these other stronger opioids. Well, the bottom line, guys, is you got to stay away from this gas station heroin. It's not going to be a happy outcome for your life. You should avoid gas station heroin just like you should avoid gas station sushi. It's not going to be the outcome that you want. Want to create a podcast? Spotify's platform lets you easily make, record, distribute a podcast everywhere, even earn money, all in one place and for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters. Record and edit on your phone or computer, send it to Spotify and everywhere podcasts are heard. They even have video podcasting options as well. Spotify for Podcasters allows you to earn money with ads and subscriptions too. Best of all, it's free. Try it. Download Spotify for Podcasters or go to spotify.com/podcasters to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your life, man. The Mexican cartel provided Wi-Fi to the locals and threatened the penalty of death if you didn't use their Wi-Fi. You better use our Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi? I don't need no stinking Wi-Fi. A cartel in the embattled central Mexico state of Michoacan set up its own makeshift internet antennas and told the locals they had to pay to use the Wi-Fi service or they would be executed. They're called the narco antennas by local media. The cartel's system involved internet antennas set up in various towns built with stolen equipment. The group charged approximately 5,000 people very elevated Wi-Fi prices between 400 and 500 pesos a month. That's $25 to $30 a month. I got to tell you, that is less than half of what you'll pay for Wi-Fi in your home in the U.S. I pay $85 a month for my Wi-Fi. Yeah, just gouging us over here, gouging us. I welcome the cartel's Wi-Fi. These are great prices for the... I hope the cartel comes to Los Angeles and demands I use their Wi-Fi at $25 a month. I would accept that. Okay. They have the state prosecutor got involved. They were trying to take down this cartel. They were making around $150,000 a month in Wi-Fi fees. And the people in the town were terrorized, quote, to contract the internet services at excessive costs under the claim that they would be killed if they did not. So they threatened them. Local media identified the criminal group as a faction known as Los Viagras. Los Viagras? You would have think they would have been pushing that little blue pill instead, but no, they're on the Wi-Fi game. They probably started out pushing the ED drugs, and then they moved on to Wi-Fi. Very strange cartel. Just, looking for niches, make money. I mean, everybody's done the, the cocaine thing has been played out, right? So this particular cartel is like, hey, let's try some other things. How about we push our own soy sauce? What about that? Yeah. Well, they're buying that Asian soy sauce. Why don't we make some Mexican soy sauce? Bam. Next thing you know, we force everybody to buy our soy sauce. Yeah, but we'll call it Yo Soy Soy Sauce. That'll be the name of it. I am soy sauce. Hey, Jonesy, your improv skills up and down today. Prosecutors declined to say which cartel was involved. Well, they just said it was the Los Viagras. That's the cartel. They said that they don't know which cartel was involved because the case was still under investigation, but they confirmed that the Los Viagras dominates the towns, forced to make the Wi-Fi payments. Well, where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm going to guess it's the Los Viagras, who are now, you could probably call them now the Los Wi-Fis. Las Wi-Fis? Los Wi-Fis. Yeah. Says here the Los Viagras are one of approximately 200 armed criminal groups active currently in Mexico, no longer focusing just on the drug trafficking, but are also becoming de facto monopolists of certain services and other legal markets. I'm wondering if they'll probably go into the accounting industry. The cartel CPA group. You better use us for your taxes, homie. Otherwise, you know the deal. Don't worry, though. We know all the loopholes. Oh, man. The Wi-Fi. I'd love to be in the room when they come into your house and demand that you use their Wi-Fi. Hey, man, we heard you're using Verizon in this household, Holmes. You should move to our Wi-Fi, bro. Yo, we're the fastest internet in the country, B. 200 Mbps upload speed. Can you beat that? Join now, homie. We'll give you a free router, and I'll give you the Netflix password of my ex-girlfriend. You can use it for a few months. Yay! You don't have to be weird to be my news. Don't have to be weird to be my news. You be my news. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sending me weird news. Those of you who've sent me articles. I can't breathe. All right, there we go. Anyways, had a nice weekend. How about yourself, huh? Kept busy. I did a pretty good Florida Friday episode. I listened to it over the weekend. I was like, oh, this is a damn good episode, man. Damn good. And I'm usually pretty self-critical, but I was very pleased with that one. I thought it was good. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed this one. Starting off your week. Some of you are living in some places where the weather is quite debilitating. And to those of you living there, I just want to say I'm so sorry. So sorry that you live in those places. I used to live in those cold, snowy places too. But then, I don't know, I took control of my life. And I said, you know what, I don't have to put myself through this. This is torture. Why would I do this? Moved out to sunny Southern California. You can too, guys. You can do it. Don't worry. The rent's only super expensive, and there's homeless people taking craps on the sidewalk. But, other than that, it's great. It's great. I want to read a review I got. Review from, it's on Amazon from Jenya. It's like Kenya, but with a J. Pretty cool name. Jenya gave me 5 stars and wrote, best way to start my mornings. I started listening daily about 2 weeks ago, and I'm absolutely loving it. Hilarious way to start my day and decompress from the news. Jonesy's commentary never fails to make me laugh, and his jokes and comedic timing always hit the mark. I look forward to Fridays every week because of his amazing Florida Friday segments. Thanks for letting me start my morning smiling. Smiley face. Oh, let me tell you something, Jenya. You started my morning smiling when I saw your amazing, loving, grateful review. It's really wonderful. I think you're pumping me up a little bit too much. It says, Jonesy's commentary never fails to make me laugh, and his jokes and comedic timing always hit the mark. I would say not always hit the mark. I would say 50-50 I hit the mark, right? Although if I'm always hitting the mark for you, then that's amazing. I can't imagine that. Some of these jokes are horrible. I'm like, when I'm in the middle of, before I'm even done saying them, I'm like, why am I letting this leave my mouth? This terrible pun, this dad joke. Anyways, that was a sweet-ass review. Thank you, Jenya, so much. I appreciate you. It was really sweet. You guys can help me out by leaving reviews in places like Amazon and Apple Podcasts, also known as iTunes. If you're listening on Spotify, you can give me stars, which only takes a second. You don't even have to type anything. So for those of you who are lazy and listening on Spotify, it only takes 10 seconds. I'm telling you, 10 seconds to just give me some stars on Spotify. That would really help me a lot. So if you could do that, I'd appreciate it. If you would like to support the show, you can buy me coffee by going to buymeacoffee.com/funnyjones, or go to weirdafnews.com and click on the coffee cup. That's a thing you can do. You can also join the Patreon. Got some Patreon activity. I'm going to put up some stuff in the Patreon today, as a matter of funk. As soon as, I'm going to watch football, and then while I'm watching football, do some work. 2 games today on Monday. It's amazing. I love football. I watched football all weekend. The games were So hopefully the later game today will be good. All right, now I'm rambling about football to myself. No one cares. No one cares. Anyways, go to patreon.com/weirdafnews or download the Patreon app on your phone. Do a search for Weird AF News or go to weirdafnews.com. It's all there. It's all there, guys. Follow me on the gram @FunnyJones. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the Weird AF News podcast on whatever podcast player you're listening to. Just know that we do weird news 5 days a week, and on Friday, it's only weird news from Florida. That's right. Just giving the people what they don't want.